you're too focused on selling products. That's why your brand is fizzling out. This is Gail Hollander, CMO at the J.M. Smucker's Company and a major player in the subtle rebrands we've seen of today's oldest brands. According to Gail, if you want to create a brand that stands the test of time, there are 3 core parts of rebranding or rethinking a brand's place in the modern landscape. Understanding the brand's truth and DNA, the consumer truth and what they're looking for in the category, and what role does the brand play in culture. So what does this look like? My favorite example of understanding brand truth comes from a brand we've talked about on this platform before, Liquid Death. Their core essence continues to disrupt the beverage industry. By embracing the paradox of a beer-inspired themed brand selling water, they've tapped into the zeitgeist of counterculture and eco-consciousness. They know their brand DNA inside and out, and is evident in their campaigns, packaging, and product messaging. Moving on to consumer truth. Consider the rise of plant-based lifestyles, and in turn, the rise of meat substitutions like Beyond Meat and Impossible Foods. These companies recognized early on a growing consumer demand for more sustainable and ethical food options without sacrificing taste or convenience. Through extensive market research and understanding the shift of preferences of consumers, they were able to successfully position themselves as the go-to alternative to traditional meat products. Their understanding of consumer truth drove a pivotal reshaping in the food industry landscape that is continuing to grow today. It's important to note the keys to understanding consumer truth include the consideration of consumer lifestyle desires and needs, analyzing current consumer brand preferences and behaviors, staying attuned to cultural trends and shifts, recognizing the emotional drivers that influence consumer decision-making, and most importantly, the flexibility to receive and adjust active consumer feedback and communication, especially within the first 5 to 10 years. If you're hoping to build a recognizable brand standard, basically understand what consumers are really looking for in the category and in the culture, which leads us to understanding the role your brand plays in culture. Nike, of course, is my favorite example of this. Their mastery of integrating itself into culture permeates various facets of culture, including music. One prime example is Nike's symbiotic relationship with hip-hop. Take Delhi's 2002 hit Air Force One as a perfect illustration of their influence in urban culture. The song pays homage to Nike's iconic Air Force One sneakers, celebrating them as a status symbol and fashion statement within the hip-hop community. The track not only propelled the popularity of Air Force One, but also solidified Nike's place in urban culture as a brand synonymous with style, prestige, and street credibility. A very similar tactic as that of Adidas years before during the Run DMC era that we've also talked about on this platform before. By partnering with influential figures in music, fashion, sports, and entertainment, Nike continues to create an authentic connection with its consumers and reinforces its brand image as a symbol of individuality, creativity, and self-expression. From iconic collaborations with basketball legends to contemporary partnerships with hip-hop artists, Nike continuously aligns themselves with its cultural tastemakers who shape trends and influence consumer behavior. Beyond endorsements and collaborations, Nike also actively participates in cultural events and initiatives that resonate with their audience. Whether it's sponsoring music festivals, supporting grassroots community projects, or engaging in some form of social activism, Nike constantly highlights their commitment to being more than just a sportswear brand, but a cultural curator that champions diversity, inclusivity, and social progress, in addition to fashion and being on trend. Thanks for tuning in to Strategy Sagas. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video.